Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is JT the Talking Head. You are the audience, and today we got a little media mail to unbox, unpackage, what have you. Now, this mail, I got 3 packages here that came in from Amazon. This is from a boutique Blu-ray label that I don't really collect for. I think I have 2 on my shelf from them at this point, but this is like from a specific type of thing within that label. And so I'm just kind of starting my collection out. These are a couple older releases and 1 new release, so I don't think they're going to have slipcovers or anything. But the reason that I started collecting these is because they come highly, highly recommended by one of my good friends who I have been going live on TikTok with. And we'll talk about more about that here in a bit. Let's go ahead and open up our first package from Amazon and see what we got. All right, first up, we have the movie Lionheart with Jean-Claude Van Damme. This is from the MVD Rewind collection. Yes, these are all going to be from the MVD Rewind collection. Like I said, there's no slipcover or anything on this. Actually, it's kind of weird how this is wrapped. It looks like it was like re-saran wrapped, like maybe somebody had returned this. I don't know, but let's go ahead and open it up. And like I said, we're gonna unbox all these and take a look on the inside. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't have any prior stuff from the Rewind collection, so I don't know if they have like reversible cover arts or anything like that. These are my honest to God raw first impressions of titles from the Rewind collection. Okay, no, there is no reversible cover art, but it comes with a Blu-ray and a DVD. And I gotta say, I really like the. It's very simple, but it's nice. It's clean. The disc. There's not art on it, but it's like better than like just having the silver disc itself with the words on it. But something that is surprising is we get a poster. It's a tiny one, but that's still such a cool thing that they thought about doing. I'm probably definitely going to frame this, and if the others come with a poster too, I'll frame those and put them behind me on the movie wall. As you can see behind me, I have the Chinese boxer poster and the Disciples of Shaolin, so I'll probably put them on that like side wall when I hang them up. All right, moving on to our next package. All right, this one again, no slipcover, wrapped in the same way as well. I don't know if MVD does this out of the gate, like from the the packaging at the whatever, but it's I don't know. I have no idea, but Abominable. Now this is a like early 2000s movie, but I know that it was put in the Rewind collection because it's like shot on film. It's got a cast of like actors from the 80s and 90s, and they it's a movie that feels very retro. So it's like I guess it's about the Abominable snowman. So yeah, let's go ahead and tear into this. I'm hoping this one comes with a poster too, because I like the cover art for this a lot. And we do indeed get a poster, and just like the what is it called? Lionheart. We also is that clean disc art. And I gotta say, man, the cases, let me show you the cases that these come in, are super high quality Blu-ray cases. It says Eco Light Vortex. These are super like tough. They're not flimsy. I like that. I like that a lot. I really dig it. And then there is the little poster for Abominable.
Never knew the bumble snow monster yet who turned down a pork dinner for deer meat. Do your stuff.
Oink, oink.
Put some heart in it. That bumble's hungry.
Oink, 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 oink.
Oh, and another cool thing about these cases is they have the little tab here, so you can do that. And I've seen some people complaining about these little tabs, but they're like, why is this necessary? I like it because sometimes the snaps wear off that close your case up, and that tab is another line of defense, so you don't accidentally knock it out of place or something. This Lionheart does not have that, but Abominable did. So that's interesting. All right, let's move on to our next package. This is our last package, and there are 2 in here. So we got 1 DVD, and I'm going to show this first and foremost because this is something that's super cool, even though I'm seeing now that it has a loose disc. Curse you, Amazon. So I'm definitely going to open this. This is a movie called The Violence Movie. This is a shot on video, almost parody of Friday the 13th. And it's from Eric Wilkinson, who you guys might know on TikTok at Indie Producer. Eric is actually the, I don't know exactly what his title is. He's like the head of acquisitions, the gatekeeper, essentially, the curator of the MVD Rewind collection. So Eric is the one who you can thank for Abominable and Lionheart. He works for MVD and does those titles for the Rewind collection. He oversees, I guess, the transfers, the bonus features, the cover arts, all that stuff. And this is his movie that he made back, I believe, in the 90s. Does this have a date on it? 1988. It says here, shot on VHS back in 1988 with additional footage added in 2003 by teenage brothers Eric Wilkinson, who went on to produce the cult hit Jerome Bixby's The Man from Earth, which is another one from that I think MVD produces that I need to get, and David Wilkinson. The Violence Movie was passed around on bootleg VHS tapes before the term viral ever existed. 30 years later, this homage to slasher movies of the era has been remastered, well, sort of, and re-edited by the brothers themselves, and rescored by none other than legendary Friday the 13th composer Harry Manfredini for all to enjoy. It says, when a deranged killer, David Wilkinson, who apparently was in Jersey Girl. Eric's brother apparently was in Jersey Girl. That's news to me. That's really cool. The Violence Movie 2. There's a sequel to this. Eric, why didn't you tell me there was a sequel? I need that. Generation X Live. Escapes from prison. He inexplicably invades the home of Joey Hammond, who must fight for his life in order to stay alive. The Violence Movie 2. Was it real or was it a dream? So, okay, maybe this comes with the Violence Movie 2 then. For some unexplained reason, Joey Hammond returns in this action-packed sequel. Sorry, I'm having trouble reading this with the light in my eye. Returns in this action-packed sequel to the Violence Movie. This time, the crazed killer is relentless in his pursuit of the innocent Joey with 2 times the action, 2 times the gore, 2 times the body count, and 2 times the fun. It's the sequel in which you keep asking yourself, why? I love this. So let's go ahead and open this. It's already pre-ripped for me at the top. Oh, no, it's not. It's just tagged. Let's go ahead and get this open and make sure this disc. I am seriously worried. If this was a Blu-ray, I wouldn't be super worried about this. But I am very worried because this is a DVD that this loose disc might be scuffed and scratched to hell. So here is to hoping that we are not going to have to deal with Amazon returns. Okay, you guys probably won't be able to see it on camera, but a couple little scratches. Nothing too bad. I think it'll play fine. I'm probably going to watch this today either way, so when I do, I'm going to, I'll know for sure if it works. This is really interesting. There is a reversible cover art. How neat. This reversible cover art reminds me of the cover art for, the kind of cover art that they do, the original cover arts for, Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3. Where it's the picture of the killer, an actual picture of them, not an artistic rendition. I told him I was gonna buy this, and he was like, "Don't buy it. I'll send it to you." And I'm like, "No, I'm gonna buy it. I still want the one that you're gonna send to me because I want his autograph on it. I want the one from the man himself because that's super cool. I want to support my friends and my other filmmakers and stuff like that." But I went ahead and bought it from Amazon because I wanted to support MVD and Eric financially. I wanted to throw my dollars at something that I could feel good about supporting. So yeah, the Violence movie, it is available on Amazon for, I believe I paid $10 for this. If you guys want to go check it out, just keep in mind it is a shot on video, so you kind of inherently have to kind of like, you know, cheesy stuff like that to probably really enjoy this. But yeah, you can go check this out. And I'm going to check out The Man from Earth. Is that what it's called? Yeah, The Man from Earth as well. All right, last up in this package is actually a brand new release that just came out today. Still sticking with MVD. We have the new Rewind Collection, Laservision Collection, Swamp Thing on 4K. This is super cool. This is Laservision Collection #1. So here's what my ultimate goal is, if I can keep up with it. I obviously have missed the buck on getting these with slipcovers. I will probably never be able to get these older MVD Rewind titles with slipcovers. But this is #1 in the Laservision line. So I'm going to try to start collecting these Laservisions. Now, they are a little more expensive. The retail price on this on Amazon was $35, which is absolutely acceptable. Once you will see why when I open this up and show you everything in it, because this packaging is so high quality. And let me tell you, I have never seen Swamp Thing, never heard of, well, I mean, I've heard of Swamp Thing, like the superhero, but I've never had really any desire or interest in it. But it was because of Eric, when he was telling me about this movie and about the work that he put into it, that I was like sold on it, because I was like, I need to get this because this sounds so incredible. So we have the slipcover, and he did a lot of really cool things. He and I were talking, which we get on TikTok live all the time. I try to go live at least 3 times a week, and a lot of the times Eric joins me over there. So if you want to hear great conversations, I mean, the dude is like got like almost sage-like wisdom and an encyclopedic knowledge about physical media and the history of it and everything. There's all sorts of really cool references to like dead physical media in this. This tab right here, I don't know if you can quite see exactly what it is, if it'll focus on it. It is actually like a CED. So like the ones that you had to like, it was a disc in a plastic case, and you had to shove it into the case and then into the player, and then the player would take the disc out and you pulled the case out and it would play the disc, and you had to put the case back in. It would put it in, and then you had to flip it over and put it back in, like a CED, I believe it was called. So yeah, that's like one really cool reference. There's a couple others on here. So let's go ahead and take our slipcover off. And I just want to make sure there's nothing inappropriate on the back. There's the back of it for you if you would like to pause and read all that. Here is the really cool part about this. So the Blu-ray that you get is actually a legitimate part of the MVD Rewind collection. This Blu-ray is a reference to Betamax tapes because the label is way bigger. And then the 4K you get, the Laservision 4K you get, is a reference to Laserdisc, which, I mean, by, you know, hearing Laservision, you probably guessed that already. But like I said, the CED reference on the front, the Betamax on the disc, and the Laserdisc on the disc as well is super cool. And I'm also, man, I'm just realizing Amazon really fucked this up. Look at this. It came out. So my cover art is absolutely fucked, which sucks. But I mean, I'll get over it. But yeah, this is such a cool package. There's not any reversible cover art or anything with this, which I mean, the Rewind collection doesn't typically do. And then Eric was super excited about the poster, as well as a beautiful poster. I am definitely going to be hanging up all these posters. I just got to go and get some frames for them. Yeah, I'm just looking at this. I fixed the cover art, but now, like, look, in the cover art, there's this nasty crease, and it's slightly torn. Ugh. Amazon, why do you suck so much? Ship your shit in a better envelope, or ship it in a box. Give me a box, not a crappy paper envelope, man. Give me a fucking box already. This actually, like, no lie, this pisses me off. Like, it's one thing if there's like a little bit of a imperfection on it, but literally, because I think it's because they shipped it in such crappy packaging. I mean, there is a full on crease right there that is just besmirching this amazing, amazing cover art. So it does kind of suck that we're ending it on a little bit of a downer with with the Swamp Thing being a little bit ripped up and stuff. But yeah, these are all really cool movies though that I cannot wait to dive into, especially the violence movie and in particular Lionheart. All of these movies were ones that came super highly recommended to me by Eric. He gave me, I think, 5, and I'm actually going to include his video at the end of this video. So you guys can see him and go follow him on TikTok. Please do. Like I said, we go live pretty often, and he's always just such a great person to talk to. He's become a really good friend and somebody that I look up to in the industry, somebody that I look to for advice with physical media and stuff, and movie recommendations and stuff like that. Because the man has got, I'm not even joking, it's damn near encyclopedic knowledge of the film industry, the physical media industry, and movies in general. So y'all go follow, if you get anything from this video, go follow Eric. His TikTok and his Twitter will be at the link in the description. And yeah, if you like this video, give it a like, comment, subscribe, and go follow me on TikTok as well. Go check out Masters of Matinee. There was a brand new episode every Tuesday, Blues Day. I think this is coming out on Tuesday, so there will be a new episode today that you can just go over there. Link in the description for that as well. Thanks for watching. Have a great week.
So I work for the MVD Rewind collection, and JT's asking me what are top releases that I've done and what I recommend. And I had trouble narrowing it down to 3, so I picked 6 titles that I highly recommend from the MVD Rewind collection. First up is Ryan Schifrin's Abominable. Even though it's a newer movie, I put it in the Rewind collection because it's really a throwback film. Starting out with the Drew Struzan artwork on the front, it's got a great retro cast including Jeffrey Combs, Paul Gleason, and Dee Wallace Stone. It's shot on 35mm film, and it just feels like a movie that was from the 80s. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. This is a really good one. The next 2 I'm going to recommend are Lionheart from Jean-Claude Van Damme and Double Impact from Jean-Claude Van Damme. First and foremost, I love these movies. They're 2 of my favorite Jean-Claude Van Damme movies. But what I really love about these are the bonus features. MVD was one of the few companies that got Jean-Claude Van Damme himself to sit down for an interview, interviews with the director and interviews with the cast, archival bonus material, photo galleries, and so much more. You could spend hours with these discs and you're going to love every minute of it. My next recommendation is Split Second. Not only do I love the packaging on this because we got the dude designs to do the artwork, but it's another disc that's got hours of bonus material on it, a brand new transfer that we oversaw. Really proud of this disc. And if you like science fiction thrillers in the vein of Alien or Predator, you're going to love this one. My next MVD Rewind recommendation is Drive, the Mark Dacascos, Kadeem Hardison, Brittany Murphy action comedy. This was one of our most requested titles. I'm not a huge fan of the artwork. It was the original artwork, and it's really important on the Rewind titles that we use original artwork. We did do an alternate artwork on the inside, which is kind of nice, but we did oversee a brand new scan of the original camera negative, and the film has never looked better. And while we didn't make any new bonus features for Drive, there was so much great supplemental material on the anniversary DVD, we ported everything over and included it on this disc. So if you love over-the-top action comedy, I can't recommend Drive enough. This is a great movie. My final MVD Rewind collection recommendation is The Go-Go Boys, the inside story at Canon Films. I love this documentary, and I can't recommend it enough. And while this MVD Rewind collection release is a little light on bonus materials, the movie more than makes up for it. And if you're a fan of the 80s and you're a fan of Canon Films, this heartfelt documentary gets my strongest recommendation. This is one you gotta see. So that's my top 6. And while this list could change because the collection's always growing, right now, these are the ones I recommend. I hope you check them out.